What's up, fellow saber enthusiasts? I posted an image earlier today on Facebook of a crystal blade plug that I had made, and I promised that if there was enough interest, I would do a video walkthrough on how I did it because it's super easy. So here it is. I'm also going to kind of show you, using the same kind of crystals, how I made a crystal chamber kind of setup that you can light up if you wanted to integrate this into your lightsaber. So first I'll show you the blade plug. The cool thing is I actually used one quick detach. This is an air compressor quick detach. I bought, I think it was a 4-pack. It was either a 2 or a 4-pack from Harbor Freight. This isn't them because one of them is on my air compressor and I really don't want to take it off because it's Teflon taped on. The other one I took apart for this, so maybe it was a 2-pack. But anyway, they essentially, they look like this. It's an air compressor, airline quick detach. You know, they look like this. They've got the little roll bearings in there. They're this color though. This is one of the pieces I didn't use from it. So this would normally be, you know, right there on it. Should be pretty easy to figure out. And honestly, I think any of them will be about the same. Like I said, Harbor Freight, use the like 40% off coupon or whatever, and it's gonna be super cheap. So anyway, I got one of those. There's like clips inside and stuff. Just completely strip it down. It's kind of a pain to do. But yeah, this was one of the pieces I didn't use. This piece, I think, sat in there like that or something, and then this part threaded in there. Anyway, these are the 2 parts that I used. So for the plug, this is just a chunk of the last blade I got from the custom saber shop. First I cut it down to a 30, it was a 40-inch piece of thick wall polycarbonate, 1-inch polycarbonate. So any thick walled 1-inch polycarbonate will work for this. If you've got, I don't know where my clear, I've got a clear piece too. It doesn't matter, this is just what I happen to have. So if you've ever done your own blade, or if not, I'm sure somebody in your custom saber fabricating community or network will have a chunk of this you can use, because anybody who's done a blade is going to have a chunk of this because it comes in lengths longer than we usually use. So anyway, so I cut it down to 32, then I decided to cut it down to 26 because I broke a light in the house, and so I figured I needed a smaller blade in the house. So that's why there's 2 chunks. But anyway, I cut, this is about 1.5 inches. Here's my Saber Forge plug. I just kind of winged the amounts. So, like I said, it's about 1.5 inches. Actually, I'll measure it just for the sake of the video, the totally improv video. So, yeah, almost exactly 1.5 inches. I cut my polycarbonate tubing with a PVC ratcheting cutter. It's kind of bad because it angles a little bit. I'm sure there's a better way. That's just how I do it. You could use a saw, you could use a Dremel, you could use whatever. Use a miter box with a saw. Anyway, you've got your 1.5-inch piece of thick wall 1-inch polycarbonate. You've got this piece from your Quick Connect. This is just an O-ring that I put on just because, for cosmetic purposes. So you can put an O-ring, you could, I've got, let's see, in my arsenal of stuff, I've got some of this like copper wire. You could wrap something like that around it. You could use tons of stuff if you wanted to get decorative. So then I was looking originally when I wanted to do this, I went looking for crystals. And this is all, just to kind of get off topic, this is all stuff that if you live in the United States, these are all chain stores pretty much that I bought all this stuff at. So like I said, Harbor Freight, if not Harbor Freight, Home Depot, Lowe's, any hardware store, anyone that sells air tools is going to have something like this. This is just the cheap Harbor Freight one, so there's no promise that other brands will fit. But like I said, I'm pretty sure they're gonna all be a similar enough design and dimension for the sake of being a universal part that you should be fine. Here's the package of the crystal that I bought at Michael's Crafts. And like Harbor Freight, they always have coupon deals. So this was $3.99 for the clear crystal. They have a bunch of different colors too, and they're like $5. So if you know that it's gonna go on a red saber or green, whatever, you can get a colored crystal and it's gonna look a little better. I just did the clear because I didn't know how it would end up. So anyway, yeah, this is the package. Let's see, bead landing. So if you pick up one of those, they're all shaped the same. I mean, you can see these are 2 different crystals, same method for both. They're all about the same size. Then I went to Lowe's, or anywhere, Home Depot would work too. I got, let's see if that'll focus there. It's 3/8 inner diameter vinyl tubing. I cut maybe 1/4 inch, maybe a little bigger. You can kind of just wing it. It depends on how far you want to set the crystal down in it. And I stuck that inside the metal pieces and then the crystal in there. And I mean, it's not going anywhere. And the nice thing is you don't have to worry about glue. It's all friction, but it's extremely durable. And it's clear, so it doesn't look bad. And you could put an O-ring there too. Anywhere there's a notch, I just did it because. But anyway, so you get that, so you can see that that's where the light will shine through there. On this one, I used one of these kind of universal LED holders, and I actually just you can kind of see there. I just tighten it down there, and the LED comes out, and so the LED. See if I can get this to focus. You can kind of see, maybe not, in there, the crystal stops and there's a little space where the LED is. And that way, when the LED turns on, it illuminates the crystal. So if you're going the custom route, I'm just gonna use my sink tube saber as an example here. I did this cutout because I wanted to do like an exposed wire type thing. You could, and it uses a tension set screw in the back, so it's literally just set in there, and these tighten down onto it. So if you were doing a similar thing, you could essentially, I actually threaded these holes because these holes are already there. I just tapped them. They look like that normally. I threaded them, so you could actually drill a hole in the back and thread that inside there and have your crystal chamber, and then you could just wire that up. So that's kind of a quick rundown on that, because the main point I wanted to make was the blade plugs. But if there's if you have any questions about this, let me know. But this is a really easy way to make a crystal chamber. No, it's not the fanciest, but it was cheap. I mean, like I said, you can use one quick connect and build both of these if you buy 2 crystals. So anyway, the beauty of this, I don't know what the diameter is of this, but it fits perfectly inside this polycarbonate. And the nice thing about the polycarbonate is even if it was a little bit bigger, it's plastic, so you can sand it out. So anyway, that's stuck in there. I mean, that's not going anywhere if you don't want it to. And then it's as simple as putting it in there, and there you go. I think that looks pretty good considering how cheap that was. And the O-ring kind of covers up, I don't know, the gap, and you can see that that 3/8 tubing just blends in with it once it's glowing. So, like I said, I think it's, considering the cost, this I already had. The O-ring will cost you a little bit of change. If you get these on sale with the 40% off coupon, it'll be $2 and some change for that, and probably about the same for this. So you could have essentially spent about $5 and make this exactly like this. And if you buy one more crystal and have some of the other electronics, you've got that as well. I don't think I can really light this up. I don't have anything handy. But you know, it's similar to this. Obviously, it's not using you know, a bright LED. It's just using a single LED. But yeah, so there it is. Hopefully this is beneficial to some of you. If you're making a custom saber and you don't want to buy a blade plug, and I know a few companies don't come with blade plugs, so my recommendation would be, if you're ordering from a company that doesn't come with a blade plug, you know they don't come with a blade plug, and you get to choose your blade size, considering you're paying the same amount usually for, you know, the 37, the 32, or the, you know, 26 or 7 or whatever the three sizes are, go a little bit bigger. And unless they're using film, if they're using a diffuser like this, you can just, you know, pull the diffuser out, clip it, and then you've got your material to make a blade plug. Or maybe even message the company, see if they've got a little scrap or something. You know, if you get it cut down, let's say you wanted to order a 32-inch blade and they offer a 37 for the same cost, see if maybe they'll send you that extra piece. I don't know, it's worth a shot. But anyway, yeah, polycarbonate tube, custom saber shop, air compressor, quick detach, Harbor Freight, crystal, Michael's Crafts, 3/8 tubing from Lowe's. So yeah, hopefully, like I said, this has gone on a little longer of a video than I wanted because it's pretty informal. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, comment, like, dislike, let me know what you think. So thanks for watching.